Blessed love and blessed day. Oh, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fight and this is real life boxing. Keith, how many times has he lost? One time, Thurman. He said ain't nobody don't want to see Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather 2. Nobody wants to see that rematch. They want to see one time in Pac-Man. Hey, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified. Hey, when we are going live and when new content is being uploaded. Keith Thurman's on a rampage right now. He said don't nobody want to see Manny and Floyd, man. Nobody wants to see Manny and Floyd. Let's get into it. Keith Thurman has continued to push for a rematch with Manny Pacquiao. He wants to avenge the first defeat of his professional career. We know last month at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Manny won a 12-round split decision over Keith Thurman to capture the WBA Super World Welterweight title. Pacquiao, at 40 years old, turned back the clock by dropping Thurman and fighting in a toe-to-toe manner with the younger man for the entire fight. Whipped up on Keith Thurman. We know that anybody who says different, y'all are tripping. For those who say there should be a draw or that Keith Thurman won the fight, you guys are absolutely delusional. No disrespect. Pacquiao has rejected Thurman's call for a rematch and wants to move on to other things. One of those things is a rematch with Floyd Mayweather. Back in May of 2015, Mayweather won a 12-round unanimous decision over Pacquiao, in which we know in what is still the most financially lucrative boxing match in the history of the sport. And a lot of you guys feel like Manny Pacquiao won that fight, and a lot of you guys would like to see that rematch, and some people won't like to see it. But Keith Thurman goes on to say, at the end of the day, nobody wants to see it. Real fight fans know it ain't going to be more exciting than what Keith Thurman just did with Pacquiao. That's what Keith Thurman had to say. He said Manny just wants to fight Floyd for the money and that nobody wants to see it. Now, I'm going to give you guys my opinion on the matter. I don't particularly think that nobody wants to see it. Some people don't want to see it. Some people wouldn't mind seeing it. I do want to say that yes, Keith Thurman, gave us a great fight, but Keith, don't forget you came out of retirement, you was out for 2 years, and nobody really wanted to see you fight Manny Pacquiao at the time you was given the fight. That's not a fight that we as boxing fans were screaming for, you know what I'm saying? But you got the payday against Manny, and you did make it a good fight, you know what I'm saying? I give you that. But I wouldn't say that, nobody wants to see Manny against Floyd. Like I said, my personal opinion and take on Manny Pacquiao's situation and how he should end out his career, I don't see him having that many fights left in his career. And me personally, I don't need to necessarily see him in any more really tough fights. You know what I'm saying? Dude is 40 years old, about to be 41. I don't really need to see him in any more, tough fights. You know what I mean? Make as much money as you can, Manny, and ride out into the sunset. Whether it be Floyd, whether it be with Keith Thurman again, Denny Garcia, or one of those guys, just make as much money as you can, and ride off. So if it is a payday that he's looking for against Floyd, now he lost to Floyd, and maybe he feels like he could beat Floyd and that he really wants to avenge that loss. So I don't see it just being for money. He has really, more than one reason. He has the money side because it was the biggest, money-making fight in boxing history and can probably make a lot of money again. And he lost to Floyd in what some people say controversial, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He lost to Floyd, so he has really two reasons to want to fight Floyd, not just for the money, but that he lost to Floyd and maybe he feels like he could beat Floyd, you know what I mean? But that's my personal take on the matter, you know what I mean? Keith Thurman and Manny would be good again, but I don't see Manny giving Keith Thurman a rematch. Keith Thurman should now look towards the younger fighters in the division, like Errol Spence and you know, and Terrence Crawford and those guys. You know, I don't see him. I'm not wronging him for wanting to get a rematch or wanting to get back his title. Of course not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wronging him for that. But, you know, that was a gift, you know, for him to get Manny Pacquiao after being out of retirement for 2 years. Well, after being out on injury for 2 years, coming back, not looking so good against Josecito Lopez. That was really a gift for Keith Thurman, and he lost his belt, you know what I mean, in the process. So, you know, anyway, it's not up to me. You know, Manny's not looking at Keith Thurman again. So whatever Manny decides to do for the rest of his career is fine by me. This guy is 40 years old. He's broken all types of records. He's been doing it for years. He deserves to ride off, you know what I mean, as he wants, just like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? If it was good for Floyd, then why can't it be good for Manny Pacquiao? You know what I'm saying? You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Keith Thurman says nobody wants to see Manny against Floyd again, man. Y'all tell me what y'all want to see in the comment section and what y'all feel about this whole matter. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Keep fighting y'all fight and protect yourself at all times, man. Peace and one love.